What up? What up? What up? What up, fellas? What it do, y'all? No, ain't no Hennessy. Not no Hennessy tonight, dog. Today's Monday, man. It's all about that water. Gotta wipe my mouth like crazy when you jump in bed at night. What up, y'all? What's going on, man? I got a lot of calls about that 5-hour live. Like, man, what was y'all drunk? Like, how y'all go 5 hours? Me and my partner, man. That's what me and my partner do. What up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is and what it is. The Monster series ends tomorrow, officially after each one gives their own spiel, but tomorrow's the last video you'll see of them three together, Rockhead, Cutes, and Monster. So at the conclusion of that, we'll see a solo by Cutes, a solo by Monster talking about his book, followed by a solo and a good roundup by OG Rockhead, Santana Block, Oaks Park businessman, Compton Credit. So yeah, so that's what y'all got coming up. I will be in LA when some of these air. So I won't even be here when these motherfuckers air, but I'll see if I can get something else up before I land in the land. So I have something to watch Sunday evening with y'all, and Monday evening, and Tuesday evening. Number 5 is your favorite. Number 5, I mean, y'all like number 4 so much. I would say it's somewhere around part 3 and 4. To me, it's probably a little bit better than part 4, but I don't know. It's hard to top part 4. But y'all always say I can't top that shit. I top it anyway. So we'll see what me and Melly Mel and Baby Smack got cooking for y'all when I get to LA. For now, like I said, this series is just about over. You'll be the judge of that. Soldier Lil, good looking out. Appreciate it. Playoffs already began, man. I told y'all the Seahawks would win. I told y'all you got to take the +5 against the Patriots. I was slipping on the Saints. No way I should have, even though I didn't speak on the Saints, but I did roll with the picks that Jock had put up. But Saints giving up 7.5, 8 points, that was way too much. Way, way too much. For a playoff game, a team, the defense ain't so great. A team against Cousins that had a good season, I don't know. But them Titans, Henry, and that running game was good. Antoine Williams, good looking out, bro. Appreciate it. Packers versus Ravens, it's a possibility. I'm going to stick with Seattle, though. Only because of experience. Only because I'm happy that Pete Carroll went back and got the beast mode. That was cool that they swallowed their pride and wanted beast mode back. So, we'll see. 49ers still are tough to contend with. You can't count the 49ers out. In fact, I think the 49ers and the Packers would have beat the Saints. Orlando J, good looking out. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Cowboys signed McCarthy. Is that right? I haven't watched no sports. Titans and Chiefs or Ravens and Texans? I want to say the Titans can beat the Chiefs, but kind of like an even matchup to me. If Brady goes to the Chargers, it won't help. Phillip Rivers versus Brady, I don't know, but Chargers got better personnel. Brady didn't have no receivers. None. Edelman dropped more passes than anybody, even though he had 100 catches. He dropped a clutch pass in this big game, as he did in all the big games this year. What's up with Ro Homie? Who is Ro Homie? Titans got Ravens next week. The Ravens are nice, man. I don't think the Titans could beat the Ravens. But good looking out, y'all. Monique Hill, good looking out. Female showing up and showing out today. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Well, this platform done found you Baby Crazo, Cat Caesar, Pretty Boy, Rockhead. I don't know. This platform can find the real somehow, some way. Somehow we still finding the real. So yeah, good looking out, Monique Hill. Appreciate it. How are the Celtics getting beat down by the Washington Wizards though? I don't get that one. How in the hell are the Celtics losing to the Wizards? Brady going to the Cowboys? Hell no. Fuck no. Brady's 41 years old, man. Brady's done. The best Brady can do is you got to give him a team with some weapons, first of all. He got to have weapons. Then he's going to need a defense. Otherwise, shit, Brady might as well be a backup if he stay in the league. Now, one thing I told you guys I learned about sports, every player that extends his career comes to an end at some point. And that's where Brady's at right now. Brady's at the end of his career. Mike Morris, good looking out. Houston in the building. I hit up AC Babalui, Baby Crazo, and a couple more people, Too Pretty Kenny, to see if anybody wants to come on with me. I'm not Day, though. Day and Kev Mac, two different people, bro. Kev Mac said the Patriots will win last year. Kev Mac didn't say the Patriots will win this year. And damn sure saying right now, Brady ain't going to win shit either. It's a wrap. Your team lost, nigga. That's what you get for being a hater. I hope y'all don't have no money on your teams. Because at the end of the day, every team in the league gonna lose but one. Only one team gonna be standing in the end. If you ain't a fan of that team, you might as well say that comment and put it on your mirror, bro. I promise you that. You get one winner per season. I don't think Baby Smack going live. He could go live whenever he wants to. Paul Mitchell. Whoa. Good looking out, Paul Mitchell. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Jimmy Lavender's doing cool. He gave me word he'll be in Vegas March 20th and March 21st. Lady Little Country, how you doing? I'm getting them Maniac shirts, getting them Mac Head shirts printed up right now. I'm going to send for them February, early March, probably February. I'll have them in my hand in February. Paul Mitchell, good looking out, sir. Appreciate it. L. Wu, 26. Kev, did AC speak on who found the cedar block? Not that I remember. I'm not going to say didn't, but I don't recall him speaking on the founder of Cedar Block. You want red? Okay. I wasn't putting no order in for red, but I was just going to go with black, a neutral color for everybody. But I'll put an order in for some red. No OG Denver Lanes coming on no time soon. If they are, I haven't heard about it. Yeah, I'm gonna get some hoodies too. Definitely hoodies, cause I rock hoodies, so I'm gonna get a hoodie. Even if y'all don't buy them, I just wear all of them. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I love them hoodies. Lady Little Country loves her hoodie. You know what I mean? They feel comfortable. They're not too cold when you put them on, not too warm when you put them on. So when it's cold or windy outside, the hoodies come in perfectly. Or nighttime, perfect. I don't think I'm definitely not getting light blue. Y'all tricked me last year into getting light blue, and I couldn't get rid of them light blues for shit. So I'm not ordering no light blue. You can forget that. What I will do, or what I can do, or what I should do, or I probably will do, is when I get them in, when I may have you guys get some pre-orders. If you guys pre-order them, once you pay your money, then when I put the order in, when I pay for the order, I can get those certain colors, and I won't be stuck with them. We could do that. So I may do that. That's what I might do. That way, your size and colors will be guaranteed. So we'll see about that. I'll see about that. Good looking out. Appreciate it, Sean Williams. Any updates on the interview from someone? No. Like I said, I had somebody from Venice. I had a couple people from Venice, and they didn't come through. And then my guy, who I won't name at this time, he came out here, came to one of the homies' funerals, said he'd do the interview, and didn't do it. So no, I don't have nothing lined up with Venice. Good looking out, NL25C. Joshua Johnson, who you talking to, bro? Malverde. No. I mean, Mo from Denver Lane and one of the Monts from Denver Lane, but and then I got one more guy over there from Denver Lane. So between those three, two are locked up as far as I know, and one I haven't talked to in a long time. So no, I don't have no real camaraderie with no figs that I could just call up and say, hey, what's up, do an interview or go on live with me, nothing like that. Joshua Johnson never said who he talking to. I haven't gave up on interviewing Big Jack, but yeah, I'm definitely not chasing Big Jack. I got Big Jack's phone number, and I got a couple close friends that are close with Big Jack, but I'm not gonna call Big Jack and bug him or worry him or ask him or none of that. Big Jack is cool. Me and Big Jack cool. We partners. We see each other. We speak, and he always makes sure I got his phone number. And hey, I mean, just one of them things. Yeah, I would do something on Banker T, but the problem is, who am I going to get to speak on Banker T? What family member is going to speak on Banker T? That's the whole thing. A lot of these dudes don't want to talk about the homies. So there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, that's just something I did and will continue to do, but I'm not trying to do it on everybody. You know what I mean? When somebody's willing to step up and talk about it, about one of their close homies, one of the most beloved from a particular set, then we could do that. But It's not my main focus, and it's not something that people are always comfortable with doing. Pop Shot, good looking up. Kev, do you think my Seahawks will beat the Packers? I mean, remember before the season, I was telling you, don't sleep on Aaron Rodgers. He's still top quarterback in the league. He's a shit. He was hurt last year. So who do I think is better out of them two? I will go with Aaron Rodgers. Who do I think is the better team? I will probably have to say offensively Packers, defensively Seahawks. The Packer defense is garbage. Not that the Seahawks defense is great, because they're not really that good. But the Packer defense, man, anybody can score on the Packers. So I would say no. I'm going to stick with the Seahawks like I said a few minutes ago. I'm going to stick with the Ravens and Seahawks. I'm not going to change. Even though the 49ers pose a threat, I'm going to stick with the Seahawks and the Ravens in the Super Bowl. Yeah, Mumpy interview was seen by Baby Smack for sure. A lot of people watched that interview, man. A lot of people have been waiting on a 60 interview, and there it is there. I don't know what happened to Moonshine from BSV, bro. I don't know. I would think you could tell us, but I don't know, bro. It's definitely going to be interesting and exciting, so we'll see. This might be one of the most exciting Super Bowls in a long time, especially if it's the Ravens and 49ers. I think Ravens and anybody, Packers or the Seahawks, is going to be good if the Ravens make it. Even if the Chiefs make it, if the Chiefs end up somehow, luckily, which I doubt, end up going. But what you don't want to see is the Titans and Packers. I don't even think you want to see Titans and Seahawks. I don't think you want to see no shit like that. But hey, I've been wrong before. I could be wrong again. Sean Williams, good looking out, bro. Aaron Brown, good looking out. Banker T. I'm not sure. That's a wobbler. Banker T was born in like 1960, 1961, probably 61. I think he was born in 61. And them originals was like 1958. And then anybody before 58, like the Odie Shaws and Raymond Potts, you know, those dudes, I'm not going to say everybody's name, but those dudes would fall in, what, original? Those that paved the way? Founders? I don't know. So I would say Banker T would be the first of the second generation. Some of these questions y'all ask don't need to be answered in public. It's not for the public. Mumpy said what he said, and he left names out purposely. So I'm going to leave it at that. How about the Patriots? Patriots had a good season. A lot of teams didn't make the playoffs, like the Cowboys, the Rams, and a lot of other teams. Patriots had no wide receivers. Had the oldest quarterback in the league, besides maybe, how about the quarterback McNown came in as a backup. So they did good. I'm happy with them. I'm not one of those fans that's crying because my team lost, crying because we out of it. I'm not one of them, man. The Patriots did their shit this whole fucking since the millennium, dog. Domonic, good looking out. Supporting Kev Mac. Much love and respect. Appreciate it, bro. You know, sometimes the better team wins. Sometimes your team ain't the best in the league. Sometimes you get beat at home. It is what it is. No big deal. I didn't bet no money on it, so I didn't lose nothing. I didn't lose no sleep over it, so my stomach wasn't turning. I slept well. No big deal. It's Tiny Low, man. He's a Tiny Low, bro. I don't know how much that matters, but yeah. What up, 303 Life? Anaj Sims, good looking out. Appreciate it. I got that 1200 East Coast block. Appreciate it. I want to see. I want to see a black quarterback win the Super Bowl. And the reason why I want to see a black quarterback win the Super Bowl, for one, it's like the black quarterback era. Everybody agrees with that. For two, this dude, Lamar Jackson, is so great. And then you got the Chiefs quarterback. And then you got Russell Wilson, who's already proven he could win Super Bowls and get back to the Super Bowl. He has a coach that I like and I always liked, even though he made crucial mistakes in the Rose Bowl and the Super Bowl. Pete Carroll. So I would love to see one of those teams win the Super Bowl. And there you have it. And another reason, which I left out, is the fact that black quarterbacks choke so much. Black quarterbacks get in these big games and they just choke, choke, choke. They choke, and they choke. And then you got the Texans quarterback. So, I mean, it's a good shot for a black quarterback to get there, and it's a good chance one of them will win. So, it's all good. Any of them is my answer. Oh, yeah? A lot of legendary Latin Kings watch. Okay, good looking out. Appreciate it. Shout out to the Latin Kings. Much love. Appreciate you guys tuning in and checking me out. Well, actually, Warren Moon, for a lot of time, was my favorite quarterback. From Washington to the Canadian Football League to the Houston Astros. I really love Warren Moon, but he did choke. Remember, he threw that interception in the game, the biggest comeback in playoff history against the Buffalo Bills. When they went into overtime, they lost the game because Warren Moon threw an interception. That's what I call choke. That is what I call a choke. They had the ball. Back then, all you had to do was kick a field goal and win. They had the ball on their own side of the 50, and he threw a bad pass, low, weak pass that got intercepted. So he did choke. Not only did he choke when he couldn't score no points when they had that huge lead, the biggest lead ever in the playoffs, he not only didn't score, couldn't get nothing but a field goal in regulation with that huge lead, but he threw the game away in overtime. So Warren Moon did choke, period. McNabb always choked. Michael Vick always choked. Those dudes are chokers. And I didn't say that to down no black quarterback. I didn't say that to start a debate or argument on here. I just said that because it's the truth in my eyes. And so I said it, and I'm ready to move on. Motown Dtown, good looking out. Appreciate it, bro. Doug Williams definitely didn't choke, but you telling me one quarterback? You telling me one quarterback? I didn't say all black quarterbacks. I said blacks as far as overall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just typical black quarterback. in a big game chokes. And Doug Williams was not one to choke. But you got to remember, Russell Wilson won a Super Bowl as well. He also choked in the Super Bowl as well. But I would not put Russell Williams in that category. So there you have Doug Williams and Russell Wilson. But I mean, when you go back to Vince McMahon, I mean, not Vince McMahon, Vince Evans, you know what I'm saying? James Harris, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of quarterbacks that could not win the big game, bro. And that's all I was saying, man. Cam Newton for sure. Cam Newton definitely choked and is a choke and always been a choke. No, Cam Newton choked, man. All that first down bullshit. How about win a motherfucking game? How about win a game? But anyway, I'm going to give a shout out to Rhonda Crowder, my homegirl from the bottoms over there in Inglewood, Crenshaw, Avenue, Piru area. Look, I was surprised to get a text from her today saying she watches every video and she's up on the lives and us talking sports. And, you know, she said she was proud of my progress. And just to know she watching and tuning in and took the time to text me, I thought that was huge. Confidence builder. Good to know she's a supporter. Appreciate it. And everybody else that's watching but ain't letting me know, I appreciate y'all. So good looking out, y'all. Appreciate it. Remember when Donovan McNair said, my bad. You mean Donovan McNabb? When the Eagles lost? Yeah. You're talking about Steve McNair and Donovan McNabb, two different people. Man, that's the only thing. I don't want to see RG3 get no fucking ring. That's the only bad thing. RG3, you fucking bum. But yeah, that'd be cool for him, though. That'd be cool if he get a ring, take it home to his wife. Cowboys definitely choked. They couldn't even win their division. I told y'all them Eagles wasn't shit, man. And then just all the Eagles wanted to get hurt last game, right? I think that's their excuse for losing because they all got hurt. You're a Maniac J Wood, where I'm getting these Maniac shirts. We're going to see who the real Maniacs and Macias are when y'all get these shirts and send a flick for Instagram or post a flick and tag me. Then we're going to see who the Maniacs and Macias really are. Can't wait for the next episode. Any more Monsta and OG Cutes, Rocky? I spoke on that earlier. I'll say it one more time for the people that came late. You know, Negroes are always tardy. Part 5 tomorrow is the last video you'll see with Rockhead, Cutes, and Monsta Cody. At the conclusion of that video, you'll get a short one on Cutes, where Cutes talks about Babyface from 60s. And he talks about Bulldog, original Eastside Crip that turned A-Tray Hoover. After that, you get Monsta Cody talking about his book, Autobiography of a LA Gang Member. And then it ends with Rockhead giving some cool spiel about what this platform is about. Cool spiel, perfect ending to that series. Then we'll move on. Sam Baker, compliments of Spike Banks. Good looking out, Sam Baker. Appreciate you. And so that'll be the end of that. I don't know who's coming after that. I know I got Tylo. I know I got a female from Broadway. I know I got a brother from Bebop Watts, but we're going to put his interview off and go to their hood and get a real Bebop interview. I don't know who I got after that. That may be it. I'm not sure, but I think that's it. And then I got to work on this whole Nipsey video. And then I got to work on this whole Mark 7 graffiti video. So I got to work on all that shit. Those are going to be some hard, long videos. So that's cool. Mm, maybe. But I'm going to LA for more videos, so it ain't over with. We're going to get some more. We're looking out Osvaldo Jimenez. I only know them Latin them Latin last names because I'm a baseball fan. If I didn't watch baseball or go to county jail, like you ever go to county jail and they yell out her name, they say, Ray, yell out your last three when you hear your last name, Hernandez, and you got like 20 people thinking that they talking to him. You got like 20 Hernandez or 20 Fernandez or some shit. Or when they call out Johnson or Jackson, like seven brothers jump off the bench yelling their last three. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody told me that I have to quit saying Mexican because everybody ain't Mexican. And so, yeah, Garcia like a motherfucker. And so I apologize if I ever use the term Mexican out of line. But this particular time where he got at me, I stand by what I said when I asked about Mexican gangs around Bloodstone Village. That's what I meant, Mexican gangs. I didn't mean Salvadorian gangs. I didn't mean about anything about Ricans. You know what I'm saying? Or Hondurans or none of that. I specifically asked about Mexican gangs, and that's what I meant. But thank you for correcting me, and I'll try to be conscious of that in the future, not to lump all Latinos in with Mexicans. But I stand by my question. I feel like I asked what I wanted to ask in that video. Fredric Peniche. Is that how you say it? Peniche? It's not Pinocha, right? You're not talking about no pussy, right? You're talking about Peniche? Okay, good looking out, Fredric. Appreciate you, bro. Pinocha was like one of the first words I ever met. I wasn't asking about 18th Street. So, and they more than just Guatemalans. 18s are a mix of all kind of different ethnicities, as far as I know. But yeah, Bendejo, Pinchi Bendejo, Gamala Panocha, like them was my first Spanish words, like the first shit I learned how to speak Spanish with. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in class sitting next to Paisas and Chicanos, and I would be like, oh girl, Gamala Panocha. And I would try to say it like a cool Chicano, like I would act like I got my pants pulled up above my waist and I got the Lokes on with the Pendleton. I'd be like, Gama la Panocha. You know, that's what I would say to the Highness. You know what I mean? Like, Gama la Panocha. And sometimes they would get mad at me and call me a fucking mayate. And, you know what I'm saying? But I deserve that shit. But yeah, they taught me to call each other motherfucking Horto, a Bendeja, a Bendejo. Like, man, I wish I was still in junior high school. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I miss junior high school, man. Them was the days, man. That's when we was cool with all the vatos, man. When we could sit and share each other's culture, our slang words, you know what I'm saying, Spanish, just, man. Hey, man, it was this chick named Nina Villa. Nina was like the finest female Mexican, man. Her brothers was from Sotero, though, Sotero Trece. So if you was a black dude or a white dude, man, you better watch it. You better not say nothing wrong to Nina, man. Because them motherfucking Villas, Villas, that lived across the street from Webster Junior High School, them was some Soteras that was going to come fuck you up. You know what I mean? But yeah. Them was the days, man. I miss them days, man. Nina was fine as hell, though. And then there was this chick from 18 named Miriam, or Maria or Miriam. She was from 18, dog. She was from the west side, like over there by Gear Gang. And I liked her too. She had hella acne though, but it was like I just love something about a chola, something about a female back then, a female Mexican, man, like with her hair all nice and long, cause you know some of them black girls be bald headed and shit with nappy hair and shit. And you in junior high school. And so to see a Mexican with that hair, and then she like got them fresh Nike Cortez on, the black and white ones, like the laces all neat and shit, neat and proper and shit. And then she still got on the Pendleton, you know what I'm saying? And she talked, you know, like a chola. Like, man, that was so sexy to me. Lunatic Frank was Monster 60s captain, my guess. No, that's wrong. Lunatic Frank was actually a friend of Monster Cody in the Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts. And then again in prison, they were neighbors in prison. But no, that was not his leader. That was not his leader. You'll see it tomorrow, bro, in the opening. First few words of part 5, he'll let you know who it was that he reported to. You and Q should do a special on Q's little brother, Rusty and Miles. Miles is the one, though. Rusty died when he was young, and for whatever reason that I don't know, they loved him, and his name was bigger than life. His name was bigger than his reputation could be. So Rusty was, damn, I'm tripping. I'm getting a little Frank mixed up with Rusty now. But yeah, Rusty, Machine Gun Rusty would be cool. Mouse is the one whose name really rang. And so all 3 of the older brothers' names are synonymous. You usually hear all 3 of them dudes' name at the same time. You usually get them all. You usually don't get one or the other. So yeah, that would be cool if Cutes wanted to do something like that. Hey, I didn't say nothing was wrong with them. Definitely not, because one thing about them sisters, they got that soul ass. They got that soul ass and them beautiful lips. But, you know, to each his own. We love them all. I mean, a woman's a woman. Like, you don't see color when the lights go off and you close your eyes or you busting one. I mean, come on, man. All of them are special, man. All of them are females and real men like females, like real females. So, but I wasn't degrading black girls or sisters. I was just saying, man, you love that long hair. Even a black girl. You ever seen a chocolate girl with long hair down her back, or a red bone with hair down her back? Like, they're sexy, right? I mean, it's just so, you know. But that wasn't to degrade or say nothing bad about black women. I was just saying different, you know? When you growing up, before you become a man, you like something different. It's just the way of life. Like you might eat vanilla ice cream all your motherfucking life. And then you get that chocolate with the vanilla, with the strawberry in junior high, nigga. You gonna like that shit because it's something different. Kill, what's your favorite taco spot in LA? That one over there in West LA. I think that's on Washington and Sepulveda. But I love Bill's Taco, the original Bill's Taco, not the one on Crenshaw. Original Bill's Taco is probably my favorite spot, but I love the one over there on the west side, West LA. Damn, Priam Valley Estate Line putting that shit on. Man, I don't even shoot craps. Anybody know me know I don't even shoot craps. The ice games are over with for me. They've been over with for a long time. But anyway, Dorian, when you do give something for this platform, um, do I have to listen to you and do what you want me to do with it? Because otherwise, yeah, Tito's Taco. That's it. Tito's Taco. I couldn't think of that now. I'll tell y'all, man, my fucking memory, man. What we gonna do about my memory? What we gonna do when I be going live and don't know what the fuck I'm doing on live? Like that 5 hour live, I probably didn't even know I was still live 5 hours later. Yeah, yeah, most definitely, Momo. Just out of love and respect for my homies, man. Just it was a camaraderie, man. Those damn dice games, bro. Yeah, yeah, y'all could donate for some Hennessy, right? So I won't go to the crap table. I'll just get some Hennessy or something. But no, y'all, it's for the hard work. You know, if y'all give, give for the hard work. If you give, give because you like what I'm doing. You like the content you watch. Give for that reason only. Now as far as the crap games back in the day, man, there was so much camaraderie to be in a backyard full of killers, dope dealers, and just a bunch of guns. Like it was good for the adrenaline. Like your adrenaline is not gonna rush no more than being in a fucking backyard with a bunch of killers with guns. And this is during the height of gang activity in South Los Angeles. We're looking out, Iceberg Nerd. Appreciate the comment. Salutating your content's dope. Appreciate it. So during the height of gangbanging in South Los Angeles, you know it's a good chance either the LAPD is gonna come, the sheriff are gonna come, some bloods are gonna come, some gangsters might come, somebody from your own hood that you got beef with might be there. And so like it was like you're gonna face your fears every single day in them backyards. Like you going to that backyard and it's gonna be alcohol, it's gonna be some top shelf green, it might be some motherfuckers on PCP or anything else, and you know it's gonna be an AR or AK-47, a bunch of Magnums and Glocks. So you already know to get out. And we gonna talk shit. We all gonna talk shit. The nicest nigga in the backyard gonna talk shit. The hardest nigga in the backyard gonna talk shit. Some of them niggas back there are jackers. Some are robbers. Everybody's liars. Some niggas will set you up. I mean, that's just the way it was. That's what we love. But to be able to talk to your homeboy, to be with your homeboy, to talk about what y'all did Friday night and Saturday night, to talk about real family issues, to be able to round table about the gang, the enemy, the rival, you know what I'm saying? To tell each other what type of car the police is, the undercovers is riding around in, you know, or somebody busts on you, what type of car that was that bust on you. Just all of that, man, to talk about who you went out with, who you fucked the other night. All that shit was just part of that backyard, man. And that's what kept us all coming back daily and nightly. You know what I'm saying? Them was the days, man. Them was the days, man. But no, man, I never been to no setup. Mike Concepcion was cheating, bro. Mike was cheating. Shout out to Mike Concepcion. Mike told me himself he was cheating. And, well, let me take that back. Mike said, when dude confronted him, he said, what you gonna do? Mike told dude, what you gonna do? And he did what he did. So Mike takes full responsibility of that situation. Will you ever touch on Eternal War? No, I would never do no shit like that, man. That's not for the public. I would never touch on no shit like that. 1200 East Coast block. You got to give that walk-off money to them killers and big homies when you break that dice game if you don't want no bullshit. Depending who you are and how everybody feel. But if I broke somebody one-on-one, he was getting some money back. One-on-one, you're going to get some money back, without question. But niggas was balling. Niggas was getting money. Niggas was robbing armored trucks and banks and grocery stores. So what was going to happen was you break a nigga and you see if he was going to come back the next day. That's all. You don't give him no money to come back and break you because he ain't going to give you no money. So what you do is you break him. You give him enough to have some gas money and some food. You know what I mean? And then see what type of money he was going to come back with the next day. Willie Herb said he'll come back anytime, but Willie Herb didn't have a whole lot of history. You know, like I said before, if we talking reputables, we talking big names, names with faces. You know, one of the faces over there, that's Willie Herb. But if we want to get some detailed history, we need somebody else. Willie Herb wasn't really great with dates, and he left out names. And he wanted to really talk about his brother Undertaker, and we didn't really get to talk about Undertaker because when he was brought up a couple of times, he strayed off into something else. So, yeah, Willie Herb can and may come back again, but preferably, hopefully, we get somebody that can give us the war years and dates on some of the name changes and stuff. Much love, Dodge City. Appreciate y'all checking in. I met a brother from Dodge City. It may have been you. Dorian, good looking out once again. Well, if you do go, Kev, let me get that. I'm not going. I don't fuck with no crap table. But maybe we should go to a crap table when everybody come to Vegas. When we meet up in Vegas, maybe everybody should go to a crap table. Everybody try their luck one time. That way I have something to talk about, like who's a good dice shooter and who can't shoot no dice. Just so the platform will have some shit to talk about and laugh about in the future. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But Kev Mac, did NAC start on the west side or the east side? That's a great question that we haven't been able to get a definitive answer on. The debate is always, did 8-9 neighborhood Crips start it, or did West Side 100s, O'Neal Brown start it? That's always been a great debate. Of course, on the east side, you have your biases that automatically going to say 8-9. On the west side, there is no bias. They will tell you they don't know. They would tell you they didn't hear of it on the east side when it came out on the west side, but they just don't know. And so it's for me, in my research, it's hard to find out. But then you have people that hit me up. Whenever these conversations come up, you have people that hit me up that don't want to go public and say that the 8-9s was something else before they was 8-9 neighborhoods. So it's a wobbler, man. I don't know. Man, everything in Vegas is tricky. Vegas is tricky, period, bro. Yeah, the Washington Park Boys, exactly. So if they was Washington Park Boys, from my understanding, in 1972, they were still Washington Park Boys, from my understanding. I'm not saying it's a fact. So that's when Neighborhood Crip in the hundreds came out. So it's all around the same time, you know, within 1 year. So I don't know, bro. Rockhead. What's up, Rockhead?
What's up, boy?
I'm on live right now. What you got, man? What you got for me?
Say what?
I'm on live right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
They hear me?
They can hear you, yeah.
What's going on, Kev Mac, baby? Right? Represent this shit. Go right in. Rhythm Eastside Old Spark businessman can't turn a blunt. Constant Chris. Chief of Staff at American Foundation. Changing lives, making a difference in the community. Not only do we give you history, we show you how we change our lives and how we touch other lives by changing our lives.
You got a shout out to Rockhead, peace to Rockhead, what up, Joe Rockhead, what up, Rock, and all that. You know you got a video coming out. I didn't even tell you about it. It's gonna come out Friday. You got your own solo video coming out Friday.
I got a solo video
coming out Friday, and you say exactly what you just said.
That's what I did say. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna love it. I was telling Melly Mel this morning, man. I love it. It's a great video to me, and it caps off this series. And man, you delivered on this, man. It's good. Everybody gonna love this.
I mean, shit, you got like almost 80,000 with us three together after one day.
Hell yeah. You know what, man? As long as I've been knowing you, which we haven't been tight all the time I've been knowing you, but man, you so humble, man. You didn't even tell me about all the newspaper articles. You didn't tell me about speaking to these college, these man. I found these newspaper articles, and so they gonna be in your video, man. People gonna really respect this video, bro.
I mean, again, at the end of the day, man, it's not about me. It's about where I came from or what I'm doing today. And if I can touch other people's lives by sharing my story, you know, I read out of the comments, I don't glorify shit. I just tell it how it is. And the crazy shit about it, a couple of cats called me and said, man, your ass ain't changed. Same way you talking still today, but I don't know no other way how to talk. Mm-hmm. So I get animated, nigga, when we talking business. This is business. This is what's happening. I just need all them 87,000 views and all the people who've been watching who have not joined Kev Mac, who have not signed and subscribed to Kev Mac videos. Nigga, quit fucking looking, nigga. Sign up.
I agree.
Let's get the numbers what it's supposed to be.
I agree. Hey, somebody said tell Rockhead he's a motherfucking legend, and somebody else said tell Rockhead don't ever change. Somebody else said tell Rockhead to sing the Kev Mac video hook.
I don't know how to do that. I ain't got no damn voice. All I gotta say is Kev Mac motherfucking video. The #1 resource directory you could ever want in life, live and in color.
Man, good.
Diamonds to the rips to the diamonds across this goddamn land. But y'all have to understand one thing. Every state in the 80s and 90s was affected by us. Other than the Chicago, the MC, the GDs, BDs, all that, that's what they did. But every state other than Chicago was affected by what we started and what we put down and try to emulate what we did. We didn't know how negative it was at that time. But as much as y'all jumped on us in a positive way and try to hustle in that negative way, y'all need to jump back on us in a positive way and try to make a difference in your motherfucking community. And that's what this shit is about. Kev Mac's not about glorifying. It's about giving you facts. It's about giving you information where you can share with your homeboys. You can share with your family. You can do everything you need to do and want to do to make a difference in your own fucking household. That's what Kev Mac videos do. So you want me to sing that song? I think I couldn't sing it no better than that.
Hey, you got a lot of Steelers fans showing up, man.
Come on, man. You know I'm just first Steelers or nothing. But listen, I'm not a fan. Kev Mac maniac. I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I'm Steelers a nut. If the Steelers are on TV, I don't give a damn about football. I can't play fantasy football because I need all Steelers fans. They say that's impossible. So I'm not in it to be a fan. I love my Steelers. I've been doing it for a very long time. You know, but yeah, my Steelers don't follow me. When they follow me, they got to follow Kev Mac.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I'm going to call you when I get off this live, bro.
All right, sisters, hold your business.
All right, thanks. That was Joe Rockhead himself. Maurice Pollock, good looking out. Tapping in from Savannah, Georgia. Love what you're doing, Kev. Shout out to the legend Rockhead. Good looking out, man. That was right on time, too. Good looking out. Appreciate it. Man, this hour went by fast as hell. We knew the full barefoot Pookie video. We'll see about that, man. You know, Pookie wants to get paid, man. Pookie's done too much free shit. Pookie's, been elevated to the History Channel and seen and heard worldwide. So I think Pookie wants a little more. If we're gonna be doing some full video type shit, he wants more than just a, hey, I'm Barefoot Pookie. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time for him to get something that's really like big that everybody could get behind and enjoy, and he could get paid for it. Baby Crazo, what up, dog? You want me to keep going? You a cold nigga, man. You ain't gonna drink no Hennessy with me, man. Man, my phone been ringing off the hook, man. I'm ready to unplug this damn phone. I'm ready to go get a new phone number. I've never had so many calls in my life until today. I mean, everybody in the Rolodex damn near done hit me today. I talked to Bird today. So I told y'all, man, I needed to talk to Bird. So I talked to Bird. I set something up with Bird. I don't know what LA is doing with Kuzma, man. They tripped out. LA tripped out, man. Uh-oh, they go Too Pretty Kenny. Nugget Caesar Mumpy Frog, boy. Y'all still giving out your favorites, huh? Big Miz is charismatic. Big Miz is cool as hell, man. Kev Mac, you blowing up. Everybody about to call your ass. Everybody ain't gonna be able to get in touch with me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Cause this shit right here gets on my goddamn nerve. Kev, ask Rockhead's off the phone, bro. Ishmael, San Diego in the house. All right, I'm gonna tell Too Pretty Kenny they need a story right now.
Kev Mac.
Hey man, they want you to tell a Too Pretty Kenny story real quick.
I got a thousand story, but right now I'm with my ex-wife and she getting her tires fixed. So give me another 20 minutes. Just stay on.
All right, later.
They don't know I'm coming, so tell them don't. You know, tell them have some donation. Tell them I said it. They're Too Pretty Kenny. Say get your donation money ready.
All right, later.
20 minutes.
All right. Man, y'all gonna make me stay on another hour. I don't know, man. I don't know when we're gonna do the Baby Lokes, man. Tiata came on, man. Joe Mosley, what's up, dog? Yeah, we do. But when what I got in the works, we're gonna get a KMV app. I got a developer building a KMV app. If I like it, I have to sign over, so we split it 50-50. If I don't like it, he's just gonna give it to me for free. So basically, he's saying he know I'm gonna like it. So we should get a KMV app, man. And on that app, this is how I want it. Well, I ain't gonna give y'all my ideas. I'm gonna wait till it come out. But we'll have a fact checker on the app. We'll have a question and answers, Q&A on there, and all that. So that's it. King Kong, good looking out, man. Real talk. Joe Mosley, the fact checker. Most definitely. $10 G's. You think the app gonna make that kind of money? So if the app go for $1, think 10,000 people get that app? Because that would be just breaking even. So $2 for 10,000 people be 20 G's. Give him 10, I make 10. That's still like splitting it. I might as well split it. No? 70,000 people ain't finna subscribe. We still got about 150 people that's watching and won't subscribe. Too many people know about KMV, bro. Man, it's just an app, man. It's just an app, dog. That's all it is an app. If he make me an app, I don't mind him making money. He's supposed to make money. He's making an app. That's what he do. Anonymous American, man. Baby Crazo asked about you yesterday. Baby Crazo asked me what happened to Anonymous American. I said he showed up once the other day. Good looking out, Anonymous American. Appreciate you, bro. Baby S-Mac was going in on part 4. Yes, he was. And he got the best. I talked to Cuse about it today. He said some people don't like his line of questioning, but he said he did an excellent job. He said there's nobody that could have did a better job than Baby Smack on drawing out the information. But he said, and Baby Smack said the same thing. Cutes and Baby Smack told me the same thing, which is a lot of people just used to me and used to my voice. So I have a certain amount of people that prefer me over anybody else, and we can't change that. But Baby Smack came with the harder questions, the direct questions, and over-talked them because he didn't want nobody avoiding the answer without no detail. And plus, my batteries was dying, and he got there after we'd already sat together for so long. So he had a limited amount of time to get those questions in. And he did what he do. He did what he do. And so I love it. I love it. And I think, and you could tell by the viewers, the likes and all that shit that everybody loved it. In fact, part 5 got less dislikes than all the rest. I mean, part 4. Part 4 got less dislikes than part 1, 2, and 3. And like Rockhead or Cute, somebody said, man, that motherfucker got like 51,000 views just overnight. Not that it's going to stay at that pace, but people really tuned in that night and that morning to see Baby Smack get down. So, you know, everybody don't have to like it. Everybody's not going to like every video or every person asking questions or every question asked. But I love it. I don't have no quarrels about it, no regrets. I love it. I love everything he did. In fact, I thought he did a better job than I did myself. So if you like Kev Mac, you gotta like Baby Smack. in part 4 and part 5. Just bottom line. And even when we get to his book, I think me and Smack did good with the book when we get to the book. So I think it was great. I think it's a great combination. I like this analogy somebody said, me and Smack side by side is like Revis versus Randy Moss. Like you're talking, if that's a football analogy, you're talking probably the greatest wide receiver in football, the history of football, and possibly the greatest cornerback in the history of football, side by side. I mean, so I love it, man. And some people love it as well. Cutes loved it. And as long as y'all watching it, hey, and enjoying it, I mean, I don't feel like we went wrong at no point. And that's not even to say that's my partner, my homeboy, my loved one, you know, always got my back, always in my corner. He pulled off the Cat interview while I was in Houston. He went and interviewed Cat for me. And if you ain't doing nothing this Wednesday, Smack, holler at me. Maybe you could do that again. There's some dudes that may want to holler at you Wednesday. There's a funeral Wednesday that I can't make it to. And you could get a lot of Raymond Washington's buddies, his original first buddies, will be in attendance. And the guy, I actually got the guy's name who Craig Munson and Raymond Washington got into it over. That guy is going to be there. So it would be cool if you can get that guy, or if not, I'm going to try to get him once I get back to the land, just to see what this dude looked like and hear his story of why they got into it will be good in itself. You know what I'm saying? So we can uncover that for the world. That would be good right there. And then you might be able to get some shit on Terry Simmons. You know, another one of his partners from that neck of the woods. You know, so holler at me if that's something you want to do, baby Smack. All the time, bro. All the time. You know, a hedgehog, he fucked. Battle Cat needs one. Battle Cat need what? I missed the conversation, Jay Savage. What does Battle Cat need? Baby Smack had Monsta ready to get the heat off him. You caught that, huh? Most definitely. He said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was getting too hot for him. Like, Monsta didn't know what he was going to hit him with next. Monsta was cool when he went to Rockhead and Cute. He felt relieved, like, oh, man, like, he got me up out of there. Yeah, I caught that, too. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. No, what I'm saying is they'll be at a funeral Wednesday. So if I don't get it and somebody else gets it, that's cool too. This is like history. I would like to see his face and definitely would like to hear his story. Like, nobody else can tell it like he'll be able to tell it except maybe Munson. And you know, Munson's memory is not 100%. So this guy out here can tell it. And so I had never heard of this dude or heard about him before until now. So I got that today. I missed somebody. I missed that last $1.99 or $2.99. So excuse me, whoever that was. Mike Marks. Man, Chino was off the hook, wasn't he? Chino just took off. I never had a video like Chino's to Chino. Big U, Nipsey. Nipsey got like 500,000. Big U, Pretty Boy was a good one. Only thing, I interviewed Pretty Boy when I still had bad footage. That's when I still had that good camera that I didn't know how to use. That's my only regret with Pretty Boy. Because just that first interview with him is just classic, period, man. Man, I've already said what my goals was for this channel several times, man. Tired of repeating it. How is that, bro? I can't even get in touch with the dude. Deion Sanders was the truth. There's no question about Deion Sanders. On the real. That's possible. Big U and Rockhead, that's very possible. In fact, I've already spoke on that to actually both of them. Not about being together, but both. I want them both to talk about when they met and how they met. Go into that, make a story out of just that right there. How and when they met and what each other thought of each other. Brian Moss, good looking out. You must be related to Randy Moss. I ain't sipping on nothing tonight, bro. It's Monday. I'm chilling. No, I never thought about that. But that's what it's coming to nowadays anyway, man. Everybody's going to end up, from every hood, going to end up doing their own shit pretty soon. But like a lot of people say, it ain't going to be the same without the Kev Mac voice and KEVMAC, S-Mac, Melly Mail questions. Throwback videos with notification catalog is bananas. So many viewers. It's not that hard to do. Can be always for me. Throwback videos with notification. So re-upload is basically that what you're saying? You want me to re-upload some of the old videos? Because I don't know how else to get a notification for it. I don't want to tell you over the air. Inbox me or email me, bro, and I'll tell you. I don't know what Vlad TV do, bro. I have no idea what Vlad TV does. So I don't know what that means by you have to explain it to me, bro. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Hey man, he told you what Raymond Washington was listening to. I agree about Mumpy, without question. I agree about Larry Fitzgerald. Man, everybody's telling me about listening to Zoom, dog. Everybody keep telling me that they've been listening to Zoom ever since that interview. What's crazy is I've never heard Raymond Watson talk, but Monsta puts me in the mind of really sounding like Raymond Washington at the time. Monsta paints a very vivid picture of the things you talk about. And he paid close attention to all the details, man. That's so wonderful. That's so great. It'll be hard to find another Monsta Cody. What up, Hutch? What's cracking with you? This question has been answered about 50 times already. I'm not going to keep answering the same thing over and over. Oh, yeah, Hutch ain't no thing, bro. Anytime. Rockhead sent 2 images. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Yeah, Tuttle would have been a good interview. Not really. You know what I mean? Not really. Uh-oh, we got an LA Dodger now. Good looking out, Dodger Nation. That's funny right there. No, but we should have some things coming up that'll answer your questions. Devin Williams. Thank y'all for supporting KEVMAC videos and the donations. Good looking out. Somebody else said the same thing. They was hoping he talked more about Crazy D. But man, we talked about so much. It's just hard to put 56 years into a couple hours, man, 4 hours. It's just hard to mention everything, you know what I'm saying? There's so much more we also could have talked about that he missed. He could have talked more about Trey Ball and some of them other dudes, man. It's a lot of people he could have talked about. Hmm. Yeah, Monsta got me by 5 years, man. Loose Booty got his name because he got shot in the butt. So, like, a lot of people's names came from jokes. And so that's how Loose Booty got his name, man. What about Monster Pop? We didn't even talk about Dick Bass, Richard Bass. We didn't even talk about him. I don't know if Dick Bass was good or not, bro. I can't remember Dick Bass playing. So I can't even speak on Dick Bass. I think he was good, but I don't think he was elite, and I definitely don't think he was a nobody. But I don't know, bro. Yeah, that was before my time. But his name was a name. That's why I think he was good. But he definitely wasn't like the greatest And I don't think he was a bum because his name was mentioned too often to be a bum. And he played 9 years. Bums don't usually last 9 years. Look, Tebow couldn't last no 9 years. I agree. We need Bitter Dog. And Bitter Dog, Bruno got so much we haven't got. We need that one-on-one with Bitter Dog, but Bitter Dog expressed to me and Melly Mel, he's concerned about what the younger homies will think of him. And he's more into being in a group than solo. So those two things is holding Bitter Dog back, but I'm hopeful that he'll come over those fears and do a one-on-one. Real talk, Dog. Real talk. I don't know what the hell happened to Too Pretty Kenny, man. We already interviewed Zod, bro. Zod's been interviewed already. So, of course, I heard of him. We interviewed him. Man, y'all didn't even tune in to Little Caesar's follow-up. Little Caesar had a follow-up already. And y'all didn't even watch it. Nobody talking about it or nothing. So if Little Caesar got a message or Little Caesar has a topic, he's more than welcome. But just to bring Little Caesar back, because somebody asked Little Caesar to get a follow-up, that ain't gonna get it. Nobody's watching it. Nobody's speaking highly of it or downing it. It's just like it's not being viewed or talked about. But again, if he has a topic or if he's with a Big Rick or a Monster Cody or something like that, then it'd be worth it. I think it'd be good to bring them brothers on together or at our get together. If Little Caesar has something he wants to say, without question, Little Caesar's welcome. Little Caesar's family. Little Caesar can come on whenever he wants, man. But just to ask him to come on and go get him, I'm cool until Little Caesar want to do something. What I say about Little Caesar and Cat Caesar is you guys want war stories and you guys want swag. So when those two dudes come on and they don't have that swag and they not telling war stories, y'all seem to tune out. Like y'all disregard those type of interviews. I mean, more. I think they just called him by his name, Glenn. As far as I know, they just called him Glenn. Bro, email me or get at me on Instagram for more information, man. I don't want that information to be public. I never looked at the outdoor versus indoor comparison. I think a good interview, people gonna watch a good interview. And as far as indoor versus outside, I think all Vlad videos are inside. People watch the shit out of Vlad. I think Al Prophet are all inside. Not sure, but I think Corey King, same thing. So people gonna view indoors, but then you got street TV is mostly all outdoors, and people watch that. So I'm thinking it really don't matter. I think it's the person and the substance of the interview. But of course, people like a scenery because the scenery puts you in a mind frame of that time in that area, that community, or that setting. And so the person viewing it feels like they part of the interview when they actually there, seeing parks, seeing the different races in the background, the cars, stuff like that. Oh yeah, I know one thing. At the parks, you can hear the birds chirp, and you can hear the squirrels running through leaves and dropping shit out the tree. Yeah, I kind of like to hear the birds chirping and shit, or a dog if the dog is far away in the background. Hear dogs barking and shit like that. Hey man, if I go Hollywood, I go Hollywood, man. That's not the intent. That's not the plan. That's not what I want to do. But if it go there, it go there. But one thing it won't, where it won't go, is some guy outside of our culture telling me how the content's gonna go or how the script is gonna go. That would never happen. I'll turn that down all day, every day. That's what I won't do. You know what I mean? So, well, that was on the roof outside, so you got all kind of shit. You got wind. I'm surprised nobody seen or commented on the Latino chick in the background. I thought y'all would have jumped at that. I guess y'all missed it, man. Y'all was tuned in to Monster's Dodger Cap, I guess. Mump would be real good, one on one with Mump. Like I say, Mump has the swag. He has the vocabulary. He's smart. He's intelligent. He's down as fuck. Yeah, Mump would be real good, man. Well, Too Pretty Kenny's taking too long. I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. We're an hour and a half in. If Too Pretty Kenny or Elgin comes on, I'll come back on. So in the meantime, y'all take it easy. I'll be back in the land and get some interviews this weekend rather. So don't forget, you got part 5 tomorrow night. Then you got a little follow-up with Cutes. Then you got one with Monsta on the artist biography. And then at the very end, to cap it all off, is Rockhead on some positive shit. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for everybody for checking in. Thanks to all those that hit like. Y'all stay up, man. Much love.